everyone. Welcome to the last week of integrated physics. Excuse my appearance, I literally just got up, so I forgot to record this video before this. So I wanted to kind of show you what we're doing for our last and final project for this class. So there's a couple parts to it, just like there was a couple parts to your project before that you did, the voiceover project. This one, you're going to be building an instrument, so it should be pretty fun. So again, there's a couple parts to it, 3 parts in total. Number 1 is this Unit 2 project notes document. So just like your notes document from the first project, this is basically just to take notes and kind of start researching how you're going to do this project, okay? So you're gonna click on this assignment right here, and then it will take you to the assignment for the Unit 2 project notes document. So you're going to click on this link right here. It will take you to the document. You click File, you make a copy. The document looks like this. So you can see here that you have a brainstorming section, and I'll show you what you're going to put there. And then down here, you then have a section that you're going to watch some more videos and then talk about the materials that are used in making those projects, or those instruments. So in the brainstorming section, what you're doing here is you're basically just watching these videos, and the videos that you're watching are the ones that are in this Unit 2 project notes assignment in Canvas. So you can see, how do string instruments make sound? How do brass instruments make sound? How do woodwind instruments make sound? So you're going to watch these videos here, and then you're going to go back to this document, and then you'll put the instrument, how it creates sound, and then the wave principle that you learned about last week. So for example, I have an example here, a piano. The hammers within the piano hit the strings, and those thicker strings vibrate slower and have a lower frequency and therefore have a lower pitch. Now, you're going to watch the other videos and then explain how different instruments make sound. I'm sorry, my dog is whining. He has to go out. Hold 1 minute. So you're going to then put how different instruments make sound here. Now you do have to fill out the entire document to get full credit. And then you can see here that it says you must include at least 1 other string instrument, 1 brass instrument, 1 percussion instrument, and 1 woodwind instrument. And so you can see here, I have all of those videos linked in this assignment here in Canvas. So that's the first part of the notes document. The second part is how you are going to make these instruments using household items. So those videos are not linked in the assignment in Canvas. Those videos are linked here. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this link. It will take you to YouTube. All right. And then you're going to watch that video on YouTube. You will then put the materials that are used to make that instrument in this box right here, and then how that instrument makes at least 5 different sounds. There's a reason for that, and I'll talk about that in a second, okay? So that's your first document. That's all you have to do. All you're doing is researching how instruments make sounds and how you can create an instrument that can make 5 different sounds. Now, the second part of this project is the planning document, okay? So you're then gonna click on this link right here. Here's our project planning document, and you can see here what your goal is for this project is you will be making an instrument. And again, those videos will explain how to make that instrument, so you don't have to do any further research other than like what I've linked in those documents. Now it says here, you want to explain in this project planning document what instrument you'll be making, how you will make it, and how it creates 5 different sounds. So the instrument that you make has to create at least 5 different sounds, and then you will actually be playing a little song on your instrument as well, okay? So if we click on this document right here, I actually think I had it pulled up, but that's okay. It looks like this. So our Unit 2 project planning document, what you're going to do here is you're just going to write what instrument you'll be playing, what materials you'll be using to make that instrument, and then you want to describe how your instrument creates pitch or frequency change, so how it makes 5 different notes. Or if you're making a pan flute, maybe the straws are longer. If you're making a little guitar or ukulele or something, you can have different tensions in the string or different thicknesses in the string, or you can put your finger on the string to change the length of the string. Okay, so this is how you're going to be creating that frequency or pitch change on your instrument. And then describe how your instrument creates loudness. So how does it play loud? How does it play soft? And please use complete sentences here, okay? You're then going to choose a song. I would recommend that you choose a song that I would know so that I can see if you're actually playing the song. I had some people choose like really intricate songs last year. Or last trimester. Some of them worked out though. So, if you don't want to choose one of these like nursery rhyme songs, you can choose something else. It's totally fine. But don't make it too complicated, okay? And then you want to describe how you're going to build your instrument. Okay, so make sure you're very specific in this part. So how long are you going to cut the straws? How are you going to make the body of your little ukulele? Things like that. You can make this bullet pointed. You can make it numbered if you want, like in steps, totally fine. As long as you use complete sentences and you're very specific in how you're creating that instrument, okay? So that's it for this document right here. It's just planning out how you're going to build your instrument. And then last but not least, you're going to build your instrument, and then you will come here and then you are going to submit a video of you playing your instrument on Flipgrid. So you can see that link will take you to Flipgrid. You then, I have to log in. I'll just explain it. Once you go to Flipgrid, you will create a little video. What you want to do in that video is you want to say like, oh, I made this instrument. You want to show it, of course. You want to say how your instrument creates different frequencies or notes or pitch change. So, when I put my finger on the frets in my instrument, the string gets shorter and therefore the pitch gets higher. So you can just talk about how it creates pitch change, and then play 5 notes. So 5 different notes so I can hear them in the video, and then play your song. Okay. You can also email me a video. That's totally fine as well if you're very embarrassed. But of course, we all want to see everyone's videos. It's really fun to watch, and you guys always make such good instruments, so it's always fun. Okay. So submit your video either to me or on Flipgrid, and that's it. All right, so just the notes document, planning document, make an instrument, and submit your video on Flipgrid. Here's the rubric right here. I linked it on Canvas, so you can see that the notes document is worth 20 points. The project planning document, so that's how you're like explaining how you're going to make your instrument, is worth 10 points. And then your instrument itself and the video is worth 20 points for a total of 50 points. All right, and that is it for this week. I'm hoping that this project will be really fun for you guys and a good way to wrap up this class. I know that this has not been ideal, this whole distance learning thing. Believe me, I would much rather be in the classroom as well. So I hope you guys had a fun trimester, and thank you so much for working so hard for me and in this class. And I hope that you learned something, and I hope you have a wonderful summer.